I just put.
All right, we're live on the podcast. Motherfucking podcast for your ass. Yep, it rhymes. I didn't mean to rhyme, but I'm pretending to have these lyrical skills, which I do not have. But here's Daddy Ralphie.
Daddy Ralphie, what the fuck do you want from me?
Oh, nothing. I want to have you as a guest on the show. How you doing?
Pretty swell. I'm gonna bring that word swell back. Not that it was ever cool, but I'm just gonna make it fucking cool.
All right. What do you think about that, Guillermo? The word swell. You think it's a great word to use?
Swell.
Or it's like,
swole?
good. No, it's not. It's like means,
Yeah, I know what it means.
It means fucking great, fucking bitches.
Hey, none of that. All right? None of that. Oh, Cassie, get in there if you want.
Yeah, get on.
Yeah, go
Oh, here.
Here. Let the guests. Let me introduce the guests so far here. We got Cassie. We got Guillermo. We got.
I need some headphones.
Oh, get the lady some headphones. Get her some hot damn headphones.
Yeah, give me some headphones.
All right, cool.
Hello.
Yeah, right. So
What's today's
what's today's topic? You guys want to talk about?
Anything in particular?
How about movies that are edited and they shouldn't be, like Scarface and Pulp Fiction?
Oh, like we watch them on TV?
Or like
Yeah,
or
it
Star
sucks.
Wars.
Well, Star Wars edited is fine because it's not like it's that crazy to begin with. But I'm saying like
Game of Thrones.
no, I'm saying yeah. But or I've seen before Scarface where the guy's like, oh, where'd you get this? And he pointed at the guy's scar. He's like, oh, where'd you get that from? Eating pussy? And the guy's like, and the edited one, he's like, oh, where'd you get that from? Eating chicken? I'm like, oh, it's terrible,
That is
terrible.
Oh, like Major League.
That's the worst thing I've fucking ever heard.
Isn't it?
Like,
Thank you.
strike this guy out. You know what I'm saying?
Strike this guy out. I got all kinds of sound effects on this thing.
Baby noises.
You guys should mess around with the sound. It's a little soundboard that we have, you know.
Yeah.
I know.
Hi, I have a little baby voice. I'm just a little baby. Don't talk all that crazy shit.
Get that baby fucking out of here.
All right, both of you guys, calm down.
Everyone's all riled
You
up.
can have your
Everyone's
own
all
show,
riled up.
just the three voices. And people be like, wow, this is
Wow, this is really innovative
People are really having some ideas.
All right, so what's new in current events? Besides,
Current events depresses me.
Oh, we're going there.
I know.
right.
I don't
Did
even
you
wanna
hear
go
that some
there.
dude tried to kill himself on the White House grounds today?
Yeah,
I
I
feel like
heard
that was a
that.
good statement. I support that. If you don't want to live like just
Let's do it in front of the window.
why not? Make a statement.
make a statement and make room for
Get a
the rest of us. I'm sorry.
First class plane ticket right over there. Might as well go first class. Money's no object at this point.
Right. I
Like
mean,
the Vegas shooter?
No.
oh, that's still,
we're
no.
talking
It's
about-
only when you do it to yourself.
We're talking about
Not when
today-
you do it to others.
talking about today's thing.
Oh yeah, there was
It's
a.
kind of crazy though. I don't know.
Well, we'll see. I mean, money might be
It's not,
worthless at this
it's
point
too
once we
bad-
do those
It's too bad he
tariffs.
did that, but it happened. It happens. Hey, Ted. Hey.
Can we get on the sticks, man?
Hello.
Smithy.
right.
Say, listen to me speak.
Listen to me speak.
Now you say hello. Say hello.
Let me see here. What do I got here? Let's look at
Hello,
today's.
Someone's getting it out, right?
Let's look at.
Are we looking at the news today? Oh, I mean,
I'm just gonna edit. I'm just gonna look at some news here
Say
today.
gaga.
See what topics are coming up?
do you want to talk
I
about
know
shit
that-
about Hope Hicks at all? We can talk shit about Hope Hicks.
Yeah.
What is that?
Hope Hicks is the press correspondent that just resigned from the White House because she was
Was she a
telling
lesbian?
She was
telling.
forced to resign.
I think she was.
She was
quote,
fisted to resign.
Oh, it was Me Too movement. Just kidding. Go ahead. I got fired too. No, wait. Go ahead.
No, she resigned because she had to testify in front of the
Okay, you can say hello.
Mueller investigators.
Okay, don't put your
Oh.
And she admitted that she was telling lies about and to the president,
Oh, really?
and then she resigned.
Oh.
Yeah. But there's this creepy thing going on where, like, well, okay, you guys know about the creepy thing where Trump is in love with his daughter, right? Have you seen those? Have you seen those pictures? There are some pictures of her when she's like 16 in a mini skirt, and she's sitting on his lap, and he has his hand like
Oh, I saw
all
that.
up on her thigh. It's gross. Like, and then he talks about like how beautiful she is, and like if I wasn't her dad,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
I
hella
heard-
creepy. So
yeah, no, totally.
so like Ivanka is like the first lady, and that's what they call Ivanka in the White House. And then Hope Hicks was like his daughter, his like surrogate daughter. But then I'm like, if you were being weird with your actual daughter, I bet you're being weird with your surrogate daughter. Just saying.
yeah, it's pretty
Exactly.
gross. It's
There's some weirdness going on in that White House.
I know.
Although I don't know how he can get make
Incest
anything
is
happen.
not best.
I don't think
That's how I think about it. Bunch of piss in the toilet. No bueno.
incest or wincest. Just kidding.
Okay, so is it incest?
Oh, Ted, here.
So speaking of incest,
Oh, speaking of incest.
You know,
on light
cash
topic.
incest.
Product of incest.
so incest, is it incest or masturbation if you had a clone of yourself and you had sex with it?
Oh, Ted, what do you think about having sex with your own clone?
Is that incest or masturbation?
I think that's vanity. Neither. It's vanity.
Vanity.
It's vanity. I'll tell you why. Because if you're that into yourself, man, you got issues. You got a lot of vanity in you.
True.
But if the clone bones you,
But, like,
that's gay.
But what if you had a really nice butthole and you just wanted to get in there and just fucking handle business?
Hey, come on. Keep it clean. Anyways.
I'd
There are children everywhere.
I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me. Oh, give on the headphones.
Oh, Gabriel's headphones free?
Hold on.
He's
yeah,
set
right.
free. Oh,
look,
he's
slowly
better than us.
putting
Oh, he's
them on.
better
Look,
than
he has
us.
one off.
What a jerk.
What a.
I asked your friend going,
Yeah,
oh,
I like it.
I said that loud.
No, what's the one I'm looking for?
Hi,
One of these
BB.
damn things.
The little BB wants to go on podcast? You
You
want
want
to
to
go
go
on podcast?
podcast, little baby?
You want to go podcast, BB?
Podcast City, yeah. Word.
Oh, my phone is ringing.
All right.
BRB.
That's not an excuse.
All right, Cassie. It's been real.
So then, clone incest. That's a debate for the Capitol Hill.
Well, yeah, clone incest, whatever.
Clone incest.
How do you guys feel about having your clone having sex with another clone and then you're jacking off and looking at that? Now, how does that make you feel?
Is that voyeurism? Some sort of voyeurism?
But
I
it's
think-
not real, though. It's not
This is some Westworld shit.
I think that's a form of bestiality, even though there's no animal involved.
So clones are animals, even though they're biologically human. You would consider a biologically.
You could argue that it's a bestiality.
Would you be gay if you had sex with another man, another beast, but it was a man beast?
Well, my dog is gay.
A bestiality.
So I
Gay
think
bestiality?
Gay
Is that
bestiality.
gonna get tacked onto like
That's
the
a new thing of
Ah, I
2018.
see, I
So,
see,
so,
I see.
so is that gonna get tacked on to the
Bestiality,
symbols, you know,
yeah.
like it says LBGDTIQ, all that stuff that on the whole tranny thing, like
I don't know.
add on
Oh, like a.
bestiality? Because there's a bunch of other letters.
like
I
BC.
remember-
black.
No,
I
it's
remember, like,
LGBTQT.
Yeah, okay. What's the other stuff?
And then I think that
And
there's like
DOGG.
pan now. There's a
What is pan?
because pansexual means everybody.
What do
But
you
like,
mean?
meaning like
well, it
I'm
makes sense,
down.
panoramic
so,
view.
So pansexual
Everybody,
is like
you see
men, women,
everything.
and trans people, or someone transitioning, or there's
Tranny
they don't
Bonaducci.
see gender. They consider it a social construct. Yes,
there's a
I
they?
am a they. Yes.
We, us, they, them.
You guys lost me.
Dude, the world is just getting so much bigger. It's
No,
we're
I
just
think
gonna all
it is.
be we're all gonna be
Everyone's-
brown and we're all gonna be random at some point.
No,
like,
everyone's too sensitive about everything. I'm this, I'm that. I want to be special. I'm a snowflake.
I'm gonna be like this.
No,
I'm
there's no
I'm a
snowflake.
subhuman. I'm below humans. If you call me a human, I'm gonna get fucking pissed at you. Oh, sorry, sir.
I'm an attack helicopter.
So how much money you want out of the bank account? Just $5. But I don't want to be subhuman. You refer to me as Nick Salazar, subhuman.
Sub Nick.
Sub
Subhuman.
Nick. No, subhuman, you asshole. Not sub Nick. Not S-U-P.
No, Sub Nick.
S-U-B.
Sub Nick.
Yeah, no.
Sub
whatever.
Nick.
I don't
Nick
know.
Sub.
Sputnik?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sputnik.
Oh, I'm gonna open that window. 'Cause it's hotter than.
It's getting warm in here.
it's hotter than balls.
These topics are so hot.
So do you guys think they should make bathrooms for transgenders?
Oh,
What would that
back to
be?
transvestites again.
No, I
You
just
know, it's a gold mine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
no, that's good.
I think they should make bathrooms for transgenders.
I think that they should make
about
bathrooms
bathing?
for every. I mean,
I think
like,
it should
why
have-
does it need to
and,
be
and transgender dolphins.
I think bathhouses should have
Yo,
microphones and headphones in it.
there are
so they
transgender
can
dolphins.
like talk to each other while they're having sex in the bathhouse.
are.
And they're waterproof. Waterproof
They're
headset and waterproof microphones, so all the bath water gets on it, and all the splashing going on the man love making, and it's still.
Getting real
it's
gay. It's just
still-
getting real Roman up in here. This sounds like some Roman shit.
I know. I'm sorry. Back to
Hello, me. It's me again.
I thought he said some of the songs. He had like a real deep voice on purpose. But anyways, back to trending.
Just casual trannies.
Yeah.
I think
No, so are we talking? Are we talking?
I mean,
actual,
transvestites. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Is
because here's
it-
the thing. Because
is-
there's
okay.
trans.
Is Chinese like a bad term? That's a bad term to use on them, huh?
Yeah, probably
It's like
at
a-
this
like a
point.
degrading-
Like a midget?
But there's also
Yeah, is it like that?
Yeah,
They
or
are
no?
midgets.
they are midgets, but they're small people.
No, I don't know now. I don't know.
Now they're not small people.
I don't
What
think
are
you're
they?
ever supposed to call
My
them
head is
small
getting
people.
cloud-
Oh,
My
they're
head is
vertically
getting
challenged?
cloudy.
Fucking vertically challenged.
No, I think it was always. I think it was always dwarf. I think dwarf is the
They
term.
want to be called dwarves.
I don't know.
No, it's just little people.
Is it little people?
No, it's little people.
Well, there's that show. There's that little people show.
Well, you see?
Look, yeah.
Okay, we have
The
to make a
crowd agrees.
distinction.
The
No,
crowd.
I'm
I think
gonna-
the crowd agrees.
We have to make a distinction between just like people who are cross-dressing and then people who are actually transitioning. Though there's a difference. But let's talk about
Oh, transgender.
let's talk about those people. Let's talk about the dudes. Do you guys know about this?
That way I can't.
Okay.
Let me hear the
There
dude.
are some
here,
dudes
here.
out there that say that they're not gay, but then they go to transvestite bars and pick up
Wait,
dudes
did
dressed
you just
as
say
women.
transvestite bar?
Yes, they're all up on El Cajon Boulevard, dude. Like Lips.
Guillermo,
Like,
we're old
okay,
now.
So like you go to Lips,
Welcome.
right? And there are
Guillermo's
dudes
like, "They're
there
gonna
that
figure me out."
there are dudes there that
Kidding.
consider themselves straight, but then they
No.
hook up with guys, but they're like, I'm straight because the guy is dressed like a
No,
woman.
no, no,
but
no.
they only hook up with men
That's
dressed
a
as
lie.
women.
That's gay.
That's cool.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. That's
I'm all
like me,
for
that's
it.
like,
They should just
that's
keep
like
doing
me
it.
saying I'm a midget, and fucking
You're vertically challenged.
I'm vertically
Yeah.
challenged,
I'm-
and Guillermo's a
I'm
midget too,
and I'm black and Ease.
and Alex
Yeah.
and Nick is black,
And Ease.
Black.
So
Black and
half,
Ease.
half Chinese, half black. Okay, you get it. All right.
and I'm Beyonce,
Yeah.
and they're
I
and they're,
identify
straight.
as
I'm
Beyonce.
I'm fond of me Elmo.
I
I'm
identify as
subhuman.
Beyonce.
Remember, subhuman.
Was Elmo getting handsy on you?
Yeah, Elmo, dude. Put some batteries in that thing. There's no stopping him. Energetic Bunny's got nothing on him.
No, he's Elmo.
Yeah, he's Elmo. He's freaking relentless. Christmas time,
The
he'll
all-powerful
fuck
Elmo.
you up, man.
Tickle me toonses.
Oh, it's alright. He's driving the car.
Oh, dada. Oh, dada,
Oh, look, you can't even hear me on this. I can say whatever I want. Okay,
Oh yeah, because we're all like in this little world of our
Yeah,
own.
but let's not
right?
forget that
See,
every
everyone's-
other child in the room can hear our language.
Nah, they can't hear nothing. They're not even listening.
They know better than repeat it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's hands in hot water.
I'm speechless.
We're gonna do it now.
Oh, really?
Why? What happened?
We're gonna find out what you're having now because
Oh, we're gonna do a live
We're gonna,
podcast.
do we're gonna do a gender reveal on the
he's
podcast.
They're having a
my-
baby.
On my
Yeah.
baby.
Duh.
It's a Nick
They're not
Nancy
having,
radio
they're
show
not having
and-
kittens. It's a baby. You guys are having a baby. Gosh, how hard is that?
Yes, thank you. Yes.
boom goes the
I
cannon.
got 3
boom
children.
goes the cannon.
have you ever had a baby?
Yes, I've had 3 of them.
No. Had. What is the definition of had?
You know where they were before they were in the belly? They were swimming around.
So hard. Pun intended.
They were
So
swimming
hard.
forever.
It's hard to be like.
They were twinkling in my eyes.
Specimen inside your ball sack. Very hard. You always have to scratch. But never sniff.
You know how many children I've sacrificed to have the children I've had?
Oh yeah, it was real difficult.
The looks on
Took a
your
lot of
wife's
work.
Have you ever
face.
watched Children
your
of the Corn?
arm,
I wish
your
there was a
arm
camera
just
set
really
up here,
hurt.
like
you know?
look at Steven's
like,
reaction.
Throughout our lifetime,
And then with the reaction,
we have had
with
ceremonial
with every
sacrifices.
reaction is like a sound effect.
All right, you
like that.
guys.
That's what we do, sound
We're
effects.
having
Guillermo and
a,
I have killed 3 billy goats to achieve what we have.
is a kill. Is a kill.
sacrifice.
Oh. hit the
wait,
pause.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna pause the podcast. Pausing the podcast, yo.
Waiting
This
for
is how we're
father.
gonna do it.
Hey,
All right,
Nick,
we'll be
they're
back.
waiting for you.
Okay, we're back.
the
We're back.
dad-
Okay,
They're
back.
wait- oh, so you stopped recording.
Okay, now we're back on it.
We're back.
Oh,
we're
you,
back.
oh, you stopped recording. So
Oh,
So
stop
can-
recording.
so
I was
can we get
talking a
some-
lot. And
Oh, sorry. I stopped it. I
okay,
stopped
no
it.
idea.
Gold.
it was gold. It was gummy gold.
Oh, well, you know.
Go be cool.
Real pervy voice that guy has. So where were we before this?
We were talking a lot of tranny stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
I feel like that now. I just want to exit the podcast. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Very appropriate. Yes.
Yes, at
You can have
children's
them if you
birthday
want.
parties.
Oh, yeah, sure. Very nice. Very nice.
You'll want them too. Have them share. They can eat it. Whatever.
Yeah, share.
They can share snacks.
Yeah, sure, you little punks.
This kid never stops eating. He just keeps fucking eating. All he does is eat and poop and then eat. And he's about 4 dumps a day. This kid. This kid's like
He's an
Day.
animal.
Damn.
He's an animal.
Damn, I'm jealous.
It's a manimal.
Yeah.
he's savage. Dude. Look at this.
Look, that's the thing about being young too.
Look at his little face.
You can eat like
Crazy
you
kid.
can eat like crazy, and it's like, yeah, it's shit it out and back to my.
Dude, and then
Back to my
it's a
4-pack.
cycle. He eats.
Now it's like, not
and
so
then
much.
he shits in the morning when he wakes up. You give him a bunch of food. He shits right away. And then like he's hungry again because he shit it
He's
all
got to
out.
make room for it.
Dude,
Out with the old, in with the
he just
new.
keeps going. He just doesn't stop.
First
moving.
in,
He's
first
like the,
out.
He's like the Terminator.
I'm just jealous that these kids can eat fucking chicken nuggets and hamburgers all day and be totally fine.
I was just
Well,
saying.
you
if
were
I
as a
ate-
kid.
I know. Yes, exactly.
I know.
I just want to eat like top
agree.
ramen and chicken nuggets and not vomit. That'd be great. Like not feel
know.
disgusting.
I used to make top ramen and Vienna, the sausage links.
Oh my god, disgusting. Remember with the fork that we would use, the one burn fork on the stove?
We'd always use that fork to
Oh,
burn all
dude, it
the
was
stuff.
funny.
The
when-
weenie fork. It's the
weenie
weenie
fork.
fork.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, my dad had,
I remember
had
that. I remember
had a
that.
spoon.
The
We
spoon
had a
with
spoon
Ted.
in
Yes,
upstairs,
yes.
and it had chocolate milk.
Oh, where's my
or
shot?
coffee. You had coffee every morning.
Where-
I thought the Ovaltine.
Yeah, Ovaltine. And then,
It's back on
long story
Laura.
short, Ovaltine dried up on the
I want a
spoon,
shot.
so it looked like it was burnt with a
Yeah.
lighter
Oh,
for
yeah.
heroin. And my dad found it. He was like,
Automatically thought it was me.
"Oh, hey, who's doing this? Who's doing drugs?" I'm like,
No,
"Oh,
he
it's
didn't.
nothing."
He didn't say who's doing this. He said,
but
why
right
is
away-
Teddy doing
yeah,
this?
yeah.
Why is Teddy doing this?
No, at first he said why, and then he went straight to you. He was like, Teddy, huh? It's Teddy, isn't it? I'm like, no, yeah, it is. Like, no, it'd be. I tried to explain to him, and it was like he was not having it. I was like, no, I'm serious. And then
Dude, you thought it was me,
he
dude.
finally gave up and walked out. But I was like,
I'm
"Oh,
that-
dude, I'm trying to tell
He
you.
thinks I'm
Wait,
that
so why were
crazy.
you using this? What?
No, because we
No, because in that room,
pigs. We had a bunch of spoons in our room, and
Yeah, and then
they're all
when you were
dried up
spending-
from the coffee. You know when the coffee sits on it,
But
and
he
it just
thought you
stays there
guys
for
were
like
doing
days, and
drugs.
it dries up. It looked like a lighter, like it burned it.
Hold it.
I see him.
Oh, put it in the bag.
all the things you did.
And I'm gonna hold on. Hold on.
Memories.
I'll hold
Yeah,
on to it.
so
I'll
it's
hold on
cool.
to the
Oh,
Skrilla.
so I moved out of my storage unit today at North Park Storage. I don't know
Oh,
if you guys have
nice. Did you
experienced
see
North
a
Park
bum?
Storage.
Do you see a bum beating off in there? or
No,
No.
here's the thing. The guy that
you didn't?
owns the guy that owns the
Boo.
place.
Innards.
The guy that
Let
owns
me
the
do that again
place.
real quick. Oh, he wasn't. The real no bum checking off in there sucks.
Boo.
All
Yeah,
right,
go ahead.
so the guy
That's
that owns the place, it keeps like he's just like really in your face. And at one point he's like, yeah, I care about the weather because I have to ride my bike because after
yeah,
after
him.
doing
He was telling me that too.
wait, you know this dude?
Dude, we were moving. He was telling me all about his
He's
bike ride
crystal
and this and
meth.
that.
Did he tell you he's like I literally
guy?
spent
Who
all
do
the
you-
80s
What
shoving
guy?
crystal meth up my nose, so now I have to ride so that I don't want to do crystal meth.
What guy is this?
He owns the
owns
North
it.
Park Storage.
Why do you have your stuff in storage?
I just moved into a new place, but we
Yeah,
moved
I
from
know.
I always
LA.
hear stories about those guys who own those kind of stuff.
Dude.
They're always like, oh, crazy, like.
He was crazy, and he literally was like, I was like, he still has it in his system or something, because he was just weird.
The itch never goes
speaker.
away.
I have to go.
Yeah. It
Even the
was,
blood itches.
And he was telling me about the bums that hide all of their cans in
I
his
knew it,
in
see?
his bushes. And he was like, I
Please tell
spent
me
a
those
year
are
on
no.
the street, but I still throw out the shit. I was like, damn.
So now that you live there,
I don't live at North Park Storage.
well, now you live. Oh, you live over on Teresita, right? Or no?
Pentucket.
Pentucket.
Yeah. Let's
Right
edit
off
that out.
Pentucket.
You don't know where I live.
I once known a man from
Pentucket over
Kentucky.
there in San Diego, California.
I once knew a man from Pentucket. He kicked the bucket. There you go. I much deserved want one. All right, cool. like
So
it.
then, did you guys get renter's insurance already?
Why?
Do you?
Yeah,
All right.
I have renter's
You
insurance.
should.
Because of my ring.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
Word.
We don't really have anything that expensive. They were even like, "Do you want to get extra insurance for your stuff?" And I was like, "Well, the TV's a hand-me-down, and the couch is a hand-me-down, and the kitchen table's a hand-me-down. So no, I won't pay extra for that."
Oh, so you said just forget it, just got rid of it, huh?
Just for the ring.
No, I have it. They didn't mess it
Oh.
up, but like if they messed it up,
Oh, insurance. Like, yeah.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm not gonna
wanna
insure my
feed us-
hand-me-down TV.
Want to feed us more money?
Well, I mean, if
Exactly.
it covers your stuff if you go anywhere.
Oh, I need some water.
The renter's insurance, but the insurance for
I need some hot damn water.
I would get,
Okay.
yeah.
No, sorry. Go ahead. As you were. Yeah, don't
It's
mind
not.
me.
It's not that riveting. It's fine.
Oh, no.
Like it was such an amazing story.
No, it's good, man. The homeless guy doing his thing in the.
Wait, okay, so I was at the CVS across from the North Park storage, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I see these two young girls, they're about my age, and they're wearing like nice shoes, like sweaters, they look very trendy. And then like about 15 minutes later, I'm back at North Park storage and I look over and they're going through CVS's dumpster.
Like dumpster diving.
Yes.
Dumpster diving.
But they looked like
That's a thing.
yeah, but they
That's
looked
a
like
thing.
they looked like they were totally. I was like, they're not homeless. Like they had nice boots on and like handbags, and they were dumpster diving.
Because you find things in there that are worthwhile. Like,
At
like
the CVS?
Yes, like sometimes like
It's nice.
They're like, oh look, it's the old Halloween
Everyone's trying to save a
costumes."
buck.
yeah.
No, BB.
Oh, Frankie wants to get in on this.
Well, he was bitching. You know why he was bitching?
You hungry?
Because he wants more Chinese food.
Because he wants to eat
MSG.
more.
MSG.
Eating and
You need
eating.
to have him fill up on bread.
Dude, this kid, all he does is fucking eat and eat
He's just a baby.
and eat. No, this is, I don't, dude. The girls were not like this, and Gabby eats a lot, but this kid is like,
Just eats and
all he
eats.
does is just eat. He just keeps eating more and more and more. You keep wanting to eat more and more. Yeah, he's posted it.
Yeah. Dude, have you? I have podcasts that you need to hear.
You have your own?
No, I have some you should listen to that are like these, but I want to start my own, which is why I was like, my
Oh, you okay, baby?
my really good friend has been wanting me to do a blog for years, but I was like, a podcast now. But now that I'm back and I'm like here, and she lives down the street, I'm like, let's do this. So I want to start a podcast with her.
I don't even know what it is. I didn't know it was a thing, but apparently
Well,
it is.
there's a podcast called Guys We Fucked. That's hilarious.
Oh God.
And it starts.
I
with
don't want to
them-
hear that with you.
And it's well, I was about to say we can go there because I'm ready to go there, but you know, my family, my uncles,
I don't.
and
wanna
I'm
hear
like,
about that.
let's talk about.
I don't want to hear about that.
What I miss? I must have missed something.
We're
right?
talking about
I was giving
fictional
suggestions.
transgender fags.
I was giving
Oh, come on.
suggestions for other things to listen to.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
No. I'm sure it's interesting.
It is interesting.
You know, I wouldn't mind hearing about it. I
Watch
guess.
when Naira comes back. Like, you wonder why he was upset?
Be
Well,
cool.
it's for it would be a plug for another podcast. So. Like you guys should listen to this great podcast.
This is our rival broadcast
Yeah.
podcast. We
Well,
want-
I mean, it's that one. It's two chicks that talk about all of the different
Hey,
people
you
that they
want my
slept with,
husband?
and they actually interview the people that they slept with
Yes.
on the podcast.
So
But
you
then they
were-
ran out of people.
so you were inside me. How did
Yes,
you feel at the
that's
moment?
literally what they
How did you feel at that exact moment?
You didn't have enough.
Like your cum face was just. Let's talk about that.
Man. So well, yeah.
It's hilarious.
That's funny shit.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
It's gotten too political now though. So
It's one of those things where we did it for a while and they stopped it.
He doesn't stop.
yeah.
Kind of annoying, buddy.
I'll be right
back. This is why you sit.
I'm gonna press stop on this real quick, yeah? A grandchild of mine.
I have whiskey though.
Oh, let's do whiskey. Oh yeah, I'm already drinking whiskey.
Whiskey,
Yeah,
whiskey,
I am
whiskey.
whiskey-based.
Oh yeah, because you're drinking a hot toddy. But that's brandy, isn't it?
I've got this much whiskey, or I've got a bottle of vodka. How about? Do you like to drink the vodka?
What do you like, the vodka or
vodka.
the
I haven't
whiskey?
had vodka in years. I'll just think of whiskey.
You
Ah,
Russian.
you Russian
We can
pig.
talk about the Russians.
You
Damn
No
Russians.
babies
You're a
allowed.
Russian
no,
spy.
no babies allowed. Let's get Frankie on the mic.
Tell us about it, Frankie.
So Frankie, how was your day today? Ba, ba,
And then
ba.
I took a shit.
Oh. You took a, so you took a crap. But
What are you looking at me
But when
for?
you took a crap, did you sit down? Did you sit down and it spread?
Yeah, my love.
Or no?
Oh.
That's why he was pissed. He
No?
wanted
No?
Oh shit, it's a
I
cute
thought it
little
was
whiskey.
cool.
No. I'll figure it out.
Oh, look, it looks like perfume.
It's a little baby whiskey.
It looks like a little baby.
Like a little
Even he agrees. Big Ralphie. Let me see.
Did I win? No, baby, Ted won.
Yeah, I won.
You're
Yeah, I won.
you're second place, a distant
Winning.
second, but still second place.
You say by pulling.
Just like everyone
I
else,
say
second
by
place.
Winning.
You see, there's only one winner. If you're not gonna win, then you're the loser. Be like totally like don't think about it. See, winning is for winners.
Sounds like Donald
Losing-
Trump.
no shit. That's our pathetic president. That's funny.
Yeah,
it's
they
good
were.
stuff.
Did you see he was holding that press conference where they
don't
were
know
talking about
anymore.
gun control,
Oh,
and he
gosh.
was talking about how the media is so terrible and all these things that these kids are seeing, and they're just ruining their lives, and everyone's just going along with it because they just want gun control, and I get it, and I want gun control too. But I was so upset because it was like, can someone just call him out? Like, our kids are watching TV, and the president is saying shithole countries. The president is saying grab him by the pussy, like.
I know.
How are you? You can't say that and then turn around and be like, "Oh, TV shows are so terrible."
Can't believe he's still our. I still
Make
I- I-
everybody
They're gonna get him.
happy.
They're gonna get him soon.
Happy
man.
joy,
Follow
joy.
the money.
money.
Follow the money.
Let's make you happy. Let's make me
He's
happy.
untouchable.
Or he'll just die of a heart attack
He's
or
untouchable.
stroke. I mean, he has so much fat in his
Nothing's gonna
veins.
happen to him. He's untouchable.
They'll probably give him another heart like Dick
He's
Cheney.
gonna get another term
was-
after he's gonna get.
Oh God.
Yeah, after he's gonna
Let's all move to Rosarito, guys. Screw that. Let's open a fried chicken place in Rosarito.
Obama
Let's do
better-
barbecue in
Obama
Rosarito.
better fucking hurry his ass up and do something.
Oh,
He's the only
no,
one
he
senseless around.
gets to go and enjoy his life now.
Yeah, I know, fucker.
When I think of him now, I just think of that picture of him on the back of the boat, like on vacation. Like, yes,
Yeah.
that's what you should be doing.
He was on that Letterman show.
Oh yeah, that Netflix show.
Huh?
Right in the mic.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
feel bad because I gave everybody the same thing. Is it okay if I give Gibby hers and if I give
No.
You got Sophia a gift?
I didn't want to be left out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Ooh, what's that?
It's the whiskey. In a baby jar.
It's in a baby jar. He's drinking whiskey out of a baby jar.
I love feeling like a baby.
Yeah, it's cool, Ted. Drink it out of the baby jar. Baby. Speaking of baby, I'm having a baby. It's a
Yeah.
boy. They just
It's a
announced it. It's so
boy.
exciting. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. All right. Well,
Are you gonna also do a name reveal? Are you gonna be super trendy?
no. It's
Do you know the name yet?
Nick.
Yeah.
Just like me. Yeah.
Ah.
Nick Jr.
Nick Jr. Oh, just like the
network.
yeah.
I got that all my life growing up. Now this poor kid's gonna get the same thing.
What is that?
But he's
Nick?
literally
He'll
gonna
be
be Nick
fine.
Jr. though.
I know. he
It builds
literally- yeah.
character.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Builds
That's
character.
fine.
Yeah, you know,
He'll
make
live.
life just a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Gotta do it. You know,
You do. You do.
unless your kid ends up a piece of shit.
I'm gonna mess with this little soundboard. I forgot what's on here. Oh, cool.
Classic,
Oh, bow and arrow. Run away from the popo. Clap it up.
Running away from the Pope.
And with this one, F minus.
You mean getting shot at by
Only if you're black. Sorry.
I heard that. That's
I'm gonna have to edit this out. Yeah.
So, well, I guess I took it too far.
Nah.
No, we'll take it too far.
You haven't heard some of the stuff we
I've seen
said.
some shit, all right?
Yeah, I don't
I've
think you
seen
heard-
Oh, we all
I don't
have.
think you heard it in the last podcast. It was pretty bad. So.
I know. I feel like I'm making you guys feel like you have to be tame because I'm here. You don't have to. I've seen some shit. I've lived some places.
Oh yeah. What
Met
have you
some
seen? Let's see.
people.
What have you seen?
I've seen. Well, actually, this was a. I've definitely seen people shit themselves in the street.
Oh, cool.
I've seen people doing drugs in the street. Oh, one time I was walking home from the bar in New York and I saw a dude. He was on. So you know in New York how they have those basketball courts out, like those outdoor basketball courts.
Yeah.
So there's a gate. There's like big fence. There's like
Yeah.
this 12-foot fence, and there's a dude with his hands up on the fence, and there's someone giving him head right there, and he's looking at the street, watching us, and I make eye contact with him. And
Did
then
he
we
finish
keep
when you made eye
walking.
contact with him?
I looked away. He probably did though.
That would've been creepy.
And so I was like, Joel, that's my husband. I was like, oh my God, I swear that dude's getting head in the park right now. And they were fucking gone. Joel saw someone shit in between the two cars on the subway. They just went out there and he smelled it and he kind of looked and the
Smelt it
homeless
and
woman
dealt
was
it.
squatting and it was on an above ground subway. So it went onto someone's
That happens
car.
anywhere. That happens
no,
anywhere.
It went onto someone's car, dude.
Look, I remember one time for work, I was
remember
getting off
some
the
lady took a
freeway off
piss on the
Imperial,
floor.
and I
That's
made a
cool.
left, and there's like an overpass,
Uh-huh.
and just where all the homeless people, some of them
Right.
had their pants down, and there you go, and just squatting one out.
But like,
oh, okay.
but like on the
Ricocheting
side of the
and hit her
road, or
ankles?
was it like,
Was
were
it
they
piss
going
ricocheting
off
and
the
hit her ankles?
overpass?
No,
See,
under the pass.
See, that's the thing is the equivalent of a
Underpass.
subway shit would be an overpass.
Or like a
shit.
Chicago sunroof.
Oh.
What's the one where somebody takes a shit in your chest?
It's a steaming. Damn it! What is
don't know.
steaming? Such something with the C.
Chicago.
Jack, what is it again? Jack, no.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Jack, you prefer it.
Jack, come on. You know what it is.
Steamer.
Cleveland Steamer.
Yes. Oh,
Sorry, I shouldn't be so excited about that.
I had a friend. Yeah, he's a friend of mine. Yeah. That's what it was.
You know, and then there's that one famous dude.
I still think that the great move is what the prisoners do, how they shit in their hand and throw it at the prison guards.
Oh, yeah. Like
That is a clutch move.
literally,
desperate.
literally clutching that shit and launching it. Like freaking. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Jack really likes to watch prison documentaries.
Reminds me to stay away.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, because you're such a high risk, Jack.
Seriously.
I would be if it wasn't for prison shows.
Yeah, that's hardcore. Yeah. Flinging shit.
Let me
Yeah, what do you want?
handle baby stuff.
Handle some baby stuff.
Handle the baby stuff.
He wants to handle baby stuff.
Handle baby
And
stuff.
he's drinking
just
his
don't
whiskey
handle
out of his
baby
baby jar.
stuff. Baby wants some whiskey.
Like right when you did.
He wants some whiskey. He's like,
Just give him a little test. Like,
yeah.
He'll fall right asleep.
is that a hot
Just
toddy?
rub it on
Ted?
his gums. It'll be fine.
It's too hot for a hot toddy.
Every time I look up, there's another kid here.
It's true.
This is madness, I tell you.
So,
How many children are here
I
now?
don't know. We add another one now.
Niggity Nick, what's the
Hey.
name?
Oh, that's the name, Niggity Nick.
Niggity
Oh, your
Nick.
name is Nick?
yeah.
Nick Nasty.
Yeah,
Nicholas?
Nick Nasty. Huh?
Nikolai, what?
Nikolai. None of that Russian shit.
Nikolai?
Yeah. I'm so surprised a lot of stuff we saw. You know, people taking
Oh,
a
yeah,
shit on
dude.
subways and.
Yeah, I lived in Harlem. Dude, I lived in Harlem.
Yeah.
And I lived in Van Nuys, which honestly was worse than Harlem.
Cleveland Steamer. Oh, I think my favorite one's Rusty Trombone. That one's still my favorite.
I don't think I know that one.
Okay, dear. That was the cue. All right, here goes. What's when?
It's
all right.
story time.
All right, kids, it's story time. Gather around, grab your quote-unquote non-alcoholic drink, and listen to Daddy tell the stories. All right, here's how it goes. All right, you pucker up, get lips real nice and perked up, and you put it in another man's well, how do you say this? You put it on another man's asshole,
Oh.
and then you give him a friendly reach around, and it's like you're playing the trombone.
Oh.
And brown assholes was therefore the look of Rusty Trombone.
Ah.
That's
That's
a-
creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that's
I
creative.
heard that. I was like,
that's a
yeah.
good one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite one.
It's a good one.
Donkey
To do or to
Donkey
say?
Punch.
Yeah. Which is it?
Both.
Good one, Jack. Good one.
Is it a little bit of A, a little bit of B?
I like it. I like it. Definitely to say.
The sitting chair.
Why, you bitch? I saw you. I have eyes too.
You don't know nothing, Ralphie. Leave me alone. All right.
Ralphie.
I was kidding. Random
The
name,
old
Ralphie.
scapegoat from the, I forgot what story you were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. Throwing the freaking rocks at the car. And
Ah,
blaming on a guy
yes.
named Ralphie. It's a long story. Pablo knows all about it. Yeah. So. All right. Well, that's cool. Let me know when you guys want to like sign up for karaoke or whatever. So It's all up to you guys.
Karaoke.
What have you guys been talking about?
Not much.
Transgender people.
Yeah. Again, it's
No,
like,
I
I'm
know.
over it.
I know, it's true.
We talked about it the whole last time. I'm like, yeah.
You talked about it last time too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a topic.
I'll
This
s- I'll
is a
send you-
thing.
I'll
We're
send
hashing
you-
it out.
I'll send
do
you the
we
last
need, Do we
podcast.
need to know more
Here's a topic.
scientific
I have a
information
topic
about
for you.
this?
I have a topic.
I got a hot topic.
What's a story where you
What's
should
the
have gotten
story?
arrested, but you didn't?
Ooh, yeah. Should have got arrested, but I didn't.
Or you talked yourself out of an arrest?
Well, how about this?
So you were actually engaged with the cops.
Well, we weren't going to get married, but yeah. I was talking to one, yeah.
You were
I
talking.
don't know if I get.
Oh, what's that? A drum roll.
Right now.
No, but
I
hey,
have
I
one.
remember I had to take a really dump. I had to really take a really bad dump one time. I was on the car, like, you know, I was clinching for dear life, and then I had to
growing it out.
and I had to like I skidded on the road, all dramatic like, you know, like what's that movie?
You drifted.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Fast and Furious. Thank you. Read my mind. Get out of my brain.
You gotta let it out. Fast and Furious.
Okay, so Fast and Furious, and from there I skidded and I got out and I took a fat dump, and it was like about good. I felt like it was like 2 feet high. I was like, it was bad. And right at the kids freaking where they play at. Sorry, I had to I had to do it. Guilty pleasure at its finest.
And the cop rolled on
Or
you?
not? No. Oh no, the cop never rolled on me.
Oh.
I don't know. We're just on the topic of shitting before, so I just thought I'd bring it up again. I don't know. Anyways, go ahead. What's the time you guys almost got on? Running with the law.
I remember a time when I got out of a DUI.
Oh, I got out of DUI too.
Yeah.
I had to breathe in the cop's face, and I still got out of it. And I just had to drink a 64 of OE and then like some more of this other beer.
Oh,
Like, oh. I got lucky. I got seriously lucky. And what was another time?
I transported. I think
It
I.
was
Oh,
Like a mule. It sounds like it sounds like a mule
I was
story.
about to be like.
I was in an
I tra-
airplane. These rocks in my belly were hurting. Felt like rocks.
I mean, I did transport
The balloon burst.
a decent amount of a variety of drugs across state lines on public transportation on the East Coast.
I've done that with firecrackers. Done that with brass
you go.
knuckles.
Oh, yeah, I
butterfly
remember your brass
knives,
knuckles.
switchblades.
That was international.
That was international,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was. Mine were just state lines. I
Oh,
was going
okay,
from
yeah,
I was
yeah,
going
yeah.
from New
You
York to
committed
New
a federal
Hampshire.
crime.
Yeah, dude, you'd be up in prison getting that rusty trombone.
But you know what? But the thing is the statute of limitations. It's been so many years.
True.
They can't use that against me.
Mine hasn't passed yet.
You know,
so.
I could just, whip out my freaking butterfly knife right now and start playing with it. Nah. You can't touch me.
But I
Oh,
did
yeah,
have to
he's
go.
out.
So I had an ounce. I had a quarter of weed and some acid and some ecstasy, and it was all in a bag. And I had to go through Penn Station, which is where they have the drug dogs. So I bought myself some Krispy Kreme
You did
to be
ecstasy?
like.
Oh, Cassie. No.
After he just was like, "Oh, I just did acid."
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm old. Oh, you're old too.
Yeah, you had kids. I was in college.
I think I just
I think I
did.
did it at the right time.
This is true.
Supposedly I just did crystal meth, but that was one time. But supposedly it was. I don't think it was. Now I think about
Smoked
it.
some lace weed.
Back in the days?
Blacked out and it
Over at that place?
Yeah, that
I thought
place.
you did yay. It was coke.
Whatever it was, I don't know. Hey,
Did
we
your
all-
lips feel numb?
I blacked out.
Everything was
I
numb.
just remember little bits and pieces of the night. Yeah, I was like that. I was like, cowboy dad, giddy on up, git. Come on, you gimp. Get the gimp. The gimp sleeping. Well, Chris, you better wake up. Go. All right, too much.
I don't know. I was always scared to do it.
Even for me, that was too
I was
much.
always scared. I was always
I
scared.
think-
to do it.
I think
And then,
my
but
generation-
Mike was like, dude, this is like, I know it's kosher. It's coming from him. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. 'Cause I didn't want to smoke weed because I've been fucking clean for so long. I'm like, fuck. I just fucking dropped it. Fuck it.
Perfect.
Yeah, really. Yeah,
I've been
doing
clean
it without
for
a
so long
plan.
from weed, I might as well drop acid.
Yeah, like
No, but I'm probably already clear
I
of
know
it.
that has
Like,
nothing to
the
do
hair
with
test,
anything.
piss test, I'm clean. I'm already clean. It takes about a week to get out of your system, so.
that's true.
Yeah,
You only
so
got
I'm
6
like,
more times before you're legally insane.
You better watch that. That's my rule.
I already am legally insane. You fucking kidding me?
A brain's a
I
terrible
don't need
thing
any
to
drugs.
wear.
Just tell me that.
you got a bunch of holes in your brain. I actually knew someone who was clearly
Give
had
this man
taken
an
too much.
MRI. Huh?
I knew someone who clearly had taken too much.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
He was
just
just a
perma-tripping.
little off.
Yeah,
just
but no, it's just there's so much in his system that
middle
he's
of
just
middle of a
living
sentence, he was like,
his life like
looks
that.
to the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
Things
And
are
then-
moving.
and he comes
I
back.
plan on doing it maybe like 5 or 6 times more in my life, probably.
Just do shrooms instead.
If that.
You should do it in a row.
Oh God.
Like just 5-6 days in a row.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. Did you
I'm
know
gonna do
this?
it.
Tampons soaked in alcohol.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
tampon.
hardcore,
yeah,
hardcore.
and then put it in your butthole.
Fuck you,
That's
Guillermo.
what you do.
Or up your nose, Ted. You can put them up
Oh,
your
you can
nose.
put your tampons up your
yeah.
nose.
Tampons up the nose.
2 tampons
Yeah.
soaked in alcohol up your
You
nose.
hear that, Guillermo? 2 tampons.
And like a
They're
ice
also
pick,
good for blood.
like an ice pick halfway in your
Bloodshot
ear.
wounds. He's
You're just
telling
like,
us.
oh, you're just playing with death. You're like, oh yeah.
And
Right
then
into
you
the
can
brain.
inject the heroin between your toes.
Yeah, so you show no tracks.
That's right.
Yeah.
And put
yeah.
barbed
I
wire.
read that somewhere.
And
I
put,
read that.
And put copper wire in your pee hole. One guy actually did that.
Why?
I don't know why, but he did that, and we X-rayed him
he's
at
a
work,
masochist.
and he was crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds like that Saturday Night Live show, Appalachian ER.
Oh
Yeah.
Comes in, he's like, I got this figurine up my butt. You know.
Dude, a guy coming with fucking 2-liter water bottles crammed up their ass.
Oh my God.
Yeah, in the ER, they have to, and then they go to the OR to pull it out, and it's like all fucking like bent and
Oh
bent
my
and shit.
God.
The worst shit I ever saw was I saw a road rash, like guy had a road rash cock.
Oh, I see. Road rash.
Guy, yeah, the guy.
Did he was in a
he came
motorcycle
in, yeah, he
accident?
he came in the trauma room,
Was he degloved?
and he had his cock like it was just it looked like pastrami was just like hanging off of his
Oh,
shit.
flappy. Oh.
Yeah, that's winning. No, losing.
Yeah, that's definitely.
That's
that
why
was a losing sound effect.
I
so
will
had to do it.
never ride a motorcycle in my life.
No.
And
That's
fuck
not-
Guillermo.
Yeah, that's hardcore. He got taken over by the Red Rover.
I'm taking over. And dude, hey, and a guy came into the OR. He pissed on an electric fence.
Nice.
And he looked like speaking of hot dogs, it looked like a hot dog. It looked like a hot dog got like left on
On the stove.
on the stove for too long. Yeah.
So shriveled.
Ralphie, you're disgusting. Get out of here.
Some
Ralphie's-
twisted, some
Yeah,
twisted
it's
habits, man.
fucking-
He only gets happy when he hears the crazy shit.
What the fuck is
What's a girl to do?
fucking
All right,
fucking Ralphie?
perfect timing.
Fucking Ralphie, he's an asshole, dude.
Yo, did you know that when people were first
I'm sorry, go ahead, dear.
But he's really polite.
Yeah,
He's just
Ralphie.
really fucking uber crazy. Oh, fucking.
Ralphie's okay, I guess.
We'll,
You know, he's
we'll give
all
him
right.
that. All right, he's okay.
But he just comes in and out, whatever. Whatever he wants to do, whatever.
I hear you. That's how he leaves, Ralphie. And he comes back later on.
He's like the fucking Roadrunner on crack.
See, he can say anything dirty, and it'll sound even dirtier with that voice.
You don't know what pain is. You don't know what pain is.
See, it's so sick, demonic sounding. Ah,
That is pretty sick.
this is fun.
Where the fuck did you get that?
I got it I like it in the summertime. I was like, I picked it up. And I was dicking around with it.
summertime.
Oh no! Where's the boo button?
Wasn't that Will Smith fucking?
That was.
Oh, it was? That was Jet and Jay, huh? Yeah,
Just
that
Jeff
deserves
the
a
Fresh
boo. That
Prince.
deserves a
I
boo.
think it was Luther Luffey.
I boo myself
Luther
on that
Luffey?
one. Luther Luffey.
Luther Luffey. See, everyone says it. Everyone go around the table and say Luther Luffey.
Damn.
Luther Luffey.
Gmo. Luther Luffey.
Luther Luffey.
Luther Luffey from the gangster. What gangster is he?
He was from fucking Boundary and Euclid.
That's what he was.
Did anybody
Luther
ever find out
Luffey.
what happened? Did somebody get shot up over there?
Oh, with the barricade?
I mean, there was a lot of cops.
No,
there
they're not
No,
finding
he
the
has-
guy.
They didn't.
Remember,
find him?
he wasn't in the. No one's in the building. 6-hour
Are
standoff.
you fucking kidding
he's
me?
at
With an
large?
empty building? Wait, they had a 6-hour standoff with an empty building.
He's at large.
Wow. Wow.
Pretty embarrassing, even for my standards.
I know it's pretty sucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cool.
So did he kill somebody?
He did, yes.
Yeah.
I know he shot
Somebody
somebody. I don't know.
somebody
if
in
they died.
Vons, and he went over. He trailed over to.
But it was the Vons down by Point Loma.
Yeah, right next to the old
I know,
fucking
I thought it was the
shit.
Vons in North Park, but it wasn't.
No, it was.
Nah,
Vons
it was
at
the
Point
one over
Loma.
the
Yeah.
where we used to live.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. And then
Just lived in
they
the
found
hood.
him.
Yeah, the hood. Oh, PL. Oh, where's Tunaville? Oh shit. Oh,
No.
Tunaville. Oh, That was an old. That was a gang at Point Loma High School.
They really were called Tunaville?
They were called Tunaville.
Like they were repping
Yes.
Tunaville?
You remember I made one of the little fucking gang leader fucking fag brothers. Devin, fucking. You made me piss blood, and he fucking socked Ronnie like, oh. I
You made me. Wait, you made me piss
You gave me
blood?
gonorrhea. I beat his ass. I beat his ass. Yeah. I
Sensei
fought
Simba
him.
was doing the rest of the trombone.
I
Sorry, I
did.
keep going back.
I drilled him like
Good callback.
7 or 8 times in the kidneys right here. I kept drilling him.
God.
Like you fucked around and gave me the super
I'm
A.
sorry, but you're saying you're drilling him. I mean,
Oh, no. I was punching him.
You just got my attention. Tell me more.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, what the hell's
that
that?
was hardcore. He was drilling him. So Ted's version of drilling is not. Is not.
No, I punched
screwing.
him.
It's
I
just a lot
punched
of
him.
punching.
I punched him with my dick.
I punched him in the kidneys.
Over and over.
And I made it
His
push
face.
blood for a week.
I kept punching his kidneys.
I mean, that's fucked up. Yeah.
Right
From the inside.
Why did you do that?
Punched him with my dick.
Because he
hand.
was trying to fight Jeremy.
He was punching him with his German helmet.
He hit Jeremy in the head with his forearm.
Unprovoked?
I don't remember. I just saw it, and I ran over there, and I fucking decked him in the face. I hit him in the
20-year-old
face, and then he started
Dang.
stumbling, and I got him in a headlock.
We're gonna
and
resurrect
I
this
just
20-year-old
started
story.
fucking just kicking it, hitting the shit out of him.
Oh, that's cool.
That
And then-
sucks,
and then-
man.
yeah, you-
I'd be really pissed too.
Well, dude.
He shouldn't have been fronting on your friend though.
Yeah, he's front of my
Shouldn't be fronting on your
friend.
friend.
I like that. I like that fronting on your friend
can't
thing.
be
That was
fronting.
a 90s talk right there.
Yeah.
You fronting on home?
Yeah.
You know
Who
what
you
fronts do
fronting
you?
on?
And then, hey, Nick, you remember that guy? Remember Sophia's graduation? We go
I
out in
don't
the
know.
field, and he was like, "What's up, homie?" And I was like, "Fuck you, you're threatening me." He's like, "Oh, I'll see you on the outs. I'll see you on the outs." Remember that guy that was talking shit to me in the
See you
football
on
field?
the outs.
You remember that a little bit?
I was like,
That
what the hell
guy.
just happened?
That fucking guy.
Yeah.
That was the guy.
That's what it sounded like. I fucked that guy. That's what it sounded like. I mean, obviously, I know what you meant. but
Devin,
that's what it
if-
sounded like.
This
Devin
little
Wilder, if
child,
you're out
this
there
child.
That's
somewhere,
what it sounded like.
fuck you.
Okay, we
Oh,
will.
it's karaoke time.
I probably seen him.
The birthday girl
That was
is
a long time
requesting the
You
karaoke
created a
I know
monster.
Ronnie was
I did.
It's
Monster.
all karaoke.
all the time.
All the time. I know.
like-
And now, we're going to get a very heavy dose of some Disney songs tonight.
Oh yeah, all Disney. It's gonna be a Disney Broadway show. It's
A
gonna
whole
be-
new world, a whole new pearl tongue. Du-du-du-du. No. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon.
Do you believe?
Do you believe in
ghetto love?
Nick, should we get him warmed up with some Straight Outta Compton? Go.
Yeah, I just want to come in. I just want to come in fierce.
This is for the birthday
This is
girl.
what you
Where's this
usually
machine?
do. Let's be
if you don't know hear what you say.
Let's be clear. That's how every karaoke party has started that we've hosted. It's you guys starting with the
With something
hardcore
crazy.
hip hop,
Yeah.
and then we move on to the Disney music.
Yeah.
Last time I started with Easy E.
It's true.
Yeah.
Boys in the hood.
And
Yeah.
then I love it because when I suggested to you that you should do the Rage song, now,
Yeah, Rage
now
Against the
that's
Machine.
every time he does
Yeah,
that
Rage
Rage
Against the
song.
Machine.
He
We
should
have a
just
new
love
song
sitting there
this
going,
He is an angry
"Fuck you, I
person.
won't do what you tell me."
You
All
won't
the
do what
kids-
you tell me. And
all
it
the
makes
kids
me
are
angry.
listening, yes.
I won't listen to what you tell me.
He's so upset.
And then I go to work. And then on Monday I go to work.
Oh, let's do the He-Man song,
I go feed
dude.
a sheep. Hi everybody.
You gotta get it out, man. You gotta get it out.
My weekend is okay.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'll do it. You need me to do something?
Give me some money.
You
I'll
want
do
me to
it.
jump?
Give me some money. I'll do
How
it.
high? How high you want me to jump? Okay. Up. Here it goes. No, I was looking at me like I'm waiting for me to do something, but I wasn't. That was the end of it.
What are you
Sorry.
talking about? What are you talking about?
No, we were talking about like just you know, the whole Rage Against the Machine song, singing the song, and then
Juxtaposition.
it's a long story.
Fuck you, I don't do what you tell me on the weekends.
And
And,
then-
on the
and then-
weekdays,
and then back
it's,
at Monday, you go
yes,
back to
sir,
work.
what can I do for you, sir?
How may I help you, sir?
pretty much.
How may I be of service to you, sir?
Sounds
Oh,
a-
be right back, sir. Oh, sir.
Oh, that was my fault, sir.
Sounds a lot like
Sorry.
life.
No, we got a sound for that. See?
You did good. You did good though. You did
Sounds
good.
like
That was
Monday.
accurate.
Monday, leave me alone. No, Monday.
Go away, Monday.
Someone has a case of the Mondays.
But what if you have a case of the Mondays on a Friday?
Then that
Or
means
Wednesday.
That means your
You
days
suck,
off.
right?
That means your days off are Wednesday, Thursday.
You work 3 days a week.
Things are getting heated, people. Things. Yeah, that's good. I like it. I like it.
Oh wait.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh, you can't hear it.
Give me a beat, so I can beat the cheeks, and then I'll come back and I'll give you some heat without heat through this asshole. I'm gonna have to take a big old dump in this motherfucking bowl. It's made out of porcelain. It is white. Not referring to the race, I'm referring to the toilet, sucker. I've been doing this and that. I've been doing big old crap. I don't like how you live. You don't like how I'm doing it. Go into the dump. I don't care. I'm screwing it. Screwing the toilet. Screwing it in the face. Screwing it in the eye. Why do that? Why am I gonna deny? Oh, I get a boo for my rhyme. Sorry.
I think that's how we should conclude the evening and move on.
Everyone
to
does a
karaoke.
rap, okay.
Oh fuck! I can't do a rap.
I can't do it either. I'll just shitty. Who cares? I'll rap it about a toilet for goodness sake.
Whores, s'mores. I got whores galore. I got war in my pants. Cause I'm on fire. I got that chlamydia saya.
He made him bleed.
I'm gonna make you bleed. I always get love from the homies.
Today we learned about the rusty trombone. We know you cannot do it alone. You need somebody to give you a hand.
And then
the best one so far.
From Cleveland.
Cleveland. Bop, you're bleeding. Your asshole is bleeding from Cleveland. All right, that's cool.
Double fisting is fun.
What's that rating movies like that? I give it two fists up. Double fist. Huh? One's a fistful of crap. Another one's a fist of blood.
Yeah, fist o blood.
Fist of blood. Go, pass the mic. Pass the mic. Oh, Gilman's got to do a rap now.
I want to do that song tonight.
Human Lurak.
So Nick and I are gonna get started with some.
Gilmo, do your rap.
Some child driving me.
I'm gonna pretend to be Gilmo. My name is Gilmo. I'm no homo. Even if I was, don't judge me, bro. That's the way I flow. Like the blood from the pussy hole. Oh, that's too deep. Literally and figuratively.
Open the trunk, pull out the girl.
Your mom.
This is the new world. Equal opportunity.
He's shouting out your voice. He's overpowering you.
I hate to break it down. We got a room full of little girls waiting to do some karaoke, and we're over here.
Sticking around on a podcast that doesn't exist.
Make them wait. I'm doing Similac Child. I want to do Similac
They
Child.
want to give us right now.
Child.
I want to do Similac Child. Similac Child.
You're the woman. You're the woman for me. I can go ahead and have my other woman on the side and then kick her off the curb and then get my ride. Once I do that, I'm coming right on back. Reality, Jack. That's the way it's going to be like that.
All right. Maybe it's karaoke baby girls time.
What? Yeah? What? This is podcast city, sucker. We're taking over. We're taking over.
You wanna get in the rage cage with me? You wanna get in the fucking rage cage? Yeah.
You want to shoot steroids directly into the buttholes? Forget the cheeks. Cut out the middle, man, and go right to the butthole. Cheeks. That's how you get real steroids.
Miss that taint. Miss that taint.
Terrible taint. Terrible taint. Terrible taint is what we don't want. That's what we don't want.
Word, these guys are just
Cramp. I got a cramp in my limp. I got a cramp in my limp. I got a limp in my cramp. I got all that, and I'm feeling damp.
Taint.
I put gum in my ass because I like the pop shit.
I put
Taint.
I don't put cum in my ass. I put gum in my ass because I like that pop shit. They got all kinds of good. That's Gilmore's freestyle. Chicken Hawk's got a chicken. I'm a chicken hook.
I'm a little
Well, everyone, I guess that concludes it right there. That was a great finale.
Welcome, kids.
Welcome, kids. Remember. Glory butthole. So, how do you feel about the glory hole, Guillermo? Are you for it or
Those
against
are
it?
interesting things.
Those are community
think that's like-
services.
Where?
It should be government paid.
We swear that one over by Morley Field is one, and
Oh, there
I'm not
is,
allowed
definitely.
to drive on that road. 'Cause
On
we're just
Pershing?
like, I don't know what's going on in that.
Oh,
bathroom.
it's Dirtbag City.
It's by the Frisbee golf course.
Glory
and,
hole shit. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Pershing?
the-
Yeah,
You going to Pershing?
Yeah, but then you hang that left all the way down. Yeah.
You know what I heard? There's nothing glorious about the glory hole.
No, there's no glory in the hole.
It's dirty.
Yeah,
It's dirty.
It's dirty.
You're dirty.
I think the hole should be like smooth because if it's like has ridges sticking out, like
Oh, you gonna chafe? You gonna chafe?
Yeah, all shaved. You gotta work for that.
Oh, those are first world problems, aren't they?
That could, you could start a business, Nick. You could start a business. You want me to come smooth your glory hole?
That should be a sandblaster. Like
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, niche business.
That should be a fucking business.
Ready? I had his voice.
All right.
This one. Yeah, our glory hole's all set. Ready for the use. Always hit here.
Glory hole. Glory hole.
The glory hole, kid.
And the That's a commercial.
Ralphie laugh.
That's a
all you need to
commercial.
do.
That's
You
a
made Ralphie
commercial.
laugh.
That's a commercial.
Better let him do some.
Okay.
All right. Glory.
Okay, that's a really good
Dildo out.
Thank you for listening, everyone. Thank you for if you made it this far. Congratulations. All right, bye. Oh yeah, we're out of here. Keep it real, even when you're fake. I late. See you next week. You cocksucking. I didn't know. I was gonna say something bad, but I shouldn't. Bye, but okay. Later, dude.
I want to say bye, too.